Well, a lot of exciting things have been happening today. Ew. Hello, everybody. My name is Ultrasaver419, and welcome to 419 News, where we explore everything pop culture related and abroad. So today, Marvel released the new trailer for Avengers Endgame, and it's pretty deep. I watched it myself. Rotten Tomatoes just made an article here, which was today. Yes, it was today. 5 things we learned from the new Avengers trailer. So, let's dig in, shall we? Marvel Studios released the second full trailer for April's Avengers Endgame on Thursday. And now that Captain Marvel is out in theaters, it finally establishes Carol Danvers, played by Brie Larson, will be part of the roster as they take the fight back to Thanos, played by Josh Brolin. But as with so much of the Endgame publicity, it plays coy with the actual plot. For instance, we assume the mission takes them to that garden planet Thanos relaxes at the end of Avengers Infinity War. It is a solid guess based on shots in previous trailers and the later part of the Marvel Comics Infinity Gauntlet, but we don't really know that it is a part of whatever it takes to win the day. Some believe the Avengers will go elsewhere and even elsewhere to undo the Mad Titan's brutal snap. Nonetheless, the trailer offers a few more clues to the film's overall shape. Here are 5 of the things we gleaned from it. Ooh. Tony pulls off one more surprise. Despite the long-form trailers opening with Tony Stark, played by Robert Downey Jr., recording a final account to Pepper Potts, Gwyneth Paltrow, played by Gwyneth Paltrow, Tony can be spotted in the group shot toward the end, which features the team in Avengers-branded uniforms, reported to allow them access to the quantum realm. Since that slow-motion group walk, featured in some form during every Endgame trailer, more on this later, takes place at the Avengers HQ. This means Tony makes it back to Earth before the final act of the film. We're going to assume the Benatar, seriously, like the singer Pat Benatar, the Guardians of the Galaxy ship, makes its way to... Oh, it finally just hit me. The Benatar. One of Star-Lord's favorite artists, I guess. It just now hit me. Makes its way back to Earth in that scene from the big game ad, in which Steve Rogers, Chris Evans, played by Chris Evans, Black Widow, played by Scarlett Johansson, Bruce Banner, played by Mark Ruffalo, and James Rhodes, played by Don Cheadle, look up at something mysterious. At the time, we thought Carol might be assisting the ship in landing, but eagle-eyed fans online noticed a mysterious gap in the composition between Rhodey and Bruce, which could be Carol erased from the ad to conceal her presence in the film. With that in mind, we're guessing either Thor, played by Chris Hemsworth, found them, or Tony really did pull off one more surprise. Of course, there's always the possibility the message will be delivered to Pepper after the Avengers complete their endgame, but we really don't want to think about that yet. Be patient. The past matters. The trailer opens with a very pointed reminder that Tony built the first Iron Man suit from scraps in a cave, and moves on to remind the audience of the early moments of Captain America the First Avenger and Thor. Rumors suggest time travel will help the Avengers defeat Thanos. Well, they use the word quantum with those kind of suit things, so I'm kind of believing it. So these shots may support that plot thread. Alternatively, the trailer could be setting up big sacrifices as 3 original Avengers with solo movies face down their endgame. It is no secret that Downey, Hemsworth, and Evans plan to walk away from the Marvel Cinematic Universe after the film makes its worldwide debut. But will their time within the studio's overarching story really end with their characters boldly dying to save the universe? That's kind of epic, but we want more Thor after Thor Ragnarok reset his tone. I really love that movie. It's one of my favorite movies. It's what made me respect Thor. Scott's escape from the quantum realm may be ill-timed. One thing we still don't know about the film is just how much time has passed since the final moments of Infinity War and Endgame. According to some reports, it could be years. We've always subscribed to the thought that Endgame takes place a year later, more or less in real time with our world. There's a nice extra cinematic symmetry to that, but no matter how long the interval, it is clear Scott Lang's, played by Paul Rudd, escape from the quantum realm will see him facing down the grim new reality without the Pym clan to explain it. You know, since they all turned to ash in the snap. The one featured shot of him in the new trailer sees him reacting to missing posters in the wake of the snap, which means he will no doubt determine his family's survival before making his way to Avengers HQ. Did they survive? Some believe his inability to access the quantum realm will offer the Avengers a time travel portal, but in this scene, it is clear Scott has no ability to muck with time and must endure the pain of the snap. But considering our next topic, Scott may join the Avengers sooner rather than later. Yep. Black Widow's going back to red. Yeah, I didn't like the blonde getup. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who didn't like the blonde hair dye. With all of the talk about time travel and the gap between the two films, it's time to talk about Natasha Romanoff's hair. That might seem silly, but the new trailer features Nat with a variety of styles, lengths, and colors. And if anything marks the progression of time within the film, it is the return of the classic Black Widow look. But tracking that progression is not easy within the context of the second trailer. Going from Black Widow's last appearance in it, when Thor meets Carol, her hair is short and blonde as seen in Infinity War, and her first appearance in the trailer, in which she reconnects with Clint Barton, played by Jeremy Renner, it seems to be longer, but still blonde. Then, when Cap invokes the "not us" phrase from the big game ad, it's clear she's letting the blonde grow out. When we see her again suited up on aboard a ship, we presume she is the Benatar. There are only a few streaks of blonde remaining in her braided hair. During the hero walk, her hair is also predominant red, but we also see her with blonde hair in the firing range sequence from the earlier trailers. Oh, why are we worried about hair? Although it does not appear to be the length from the Clint Barton scene, clearly the film covers more time than we anticipated. Perhaps it covers the entire gap year and possibly more. And it may also track the changes to the timeline should time travel come into play. Going back to Scott for a second, we notice Nat's hair is short in the Scott Lang stinger from the first trailer. If we assume her hair will be longer and red by the time the Avengers are ready for Thanos, Scott's quantum realm exile following the Ant-Man and the Wasp stinger scene may not be that long at all. Perhaps his apparent mastery of the quantum realm will be a key part of the plan. Marvel went out of its way to hide Nat's changing hairstyles until this trailer. We even suspect her key moment with Cap toward the end of the first trailer was altered to maintain her Infinity War hairstyle, so giving it away now is rather telling. Okay. What else after this? Okay. Also, the hero walk evolved. Also, while double-checking Black Widow's appearances in the previous trailer in the big game ad, we noticed the hero walk in the new trailer and the TV ad actually appears in the first trailer as a completely empty Avengers HQ hangar bay. The addition of people across the first trailer, the big game ad, and the second trailer feels as purposeful as revealing Nat's hair color in the new trailer. Oh, here comes the ad. The empty shot also occurs once more in this new preview, but in lieu of cutting to the profile shot of the group in the big game ad, we see close-ups of the assembled Avengers in their coordinated uniforms. Cap leads the charge with Tony, Scott, Nebula, played by Karen Gillan, and Nat closely behind. Clint can also be seen alongside Rhodey, whose War Machine armor has been painted to match the white-gray-red Avengers color scheme. In the big game version, the silhouettes include Cap, Scott, Nat with a shorter hairstyle, Rocket, played by Bradley Cooper, Clint, Rhodey, and one completely mysterious shadow we're going to assume is either Carol or Thor. Even though this scene keeps getting altered with each trailer, we're going to assume this is nearly the full complement of heroes heading out into space to fight Thanos. Of course, what leaves a few questions. For one, Bruce is notably absent from every version of the Hero Walk. Where is he? He could always be the mysterious shadow behind Rhodey. And there's also possible Bruce's arc needs to be obscured for reasons we will discover next month. Perhaps the heroes missing from the most recent version of the slow-mo walk are part of a full frontal assault with a heavy-hitter team like Thor, Carol, and the Hulk. This is a possibility, while the others go back in time to set up the tools necessary to undo the snap. Yeah. We also wonder why the team lacks for Wakandan representation. That nation definitely needs to repay Thanos for his kindness. And at least one capable Wakandan fighter survived the snap. There's still the question of Shuri's, Letitia, played by Letitia? I'm pretty sure it's Letitia, right? Survival following the snap. She's seen among the missing in a blink and you'll miss it moment from the first trailer, but considering all the alterations we discovered by just examining Black Widow's hair, it is possible her very brief inclusion in the first trailer is there to obscure her endgame situation. Whether it be ascending to the throne or replacing Tony as the team's tech whiz, and even if she did end up turning to dust, we hope the Avengers will extend an invitation to Okoye, played by Denai Guerrera, Michonne herself, to join them in the final conflict. Her face is on the new poster, after all. Avengers Endgame opens everywhere on April 26th, and that's just next month. Woo! So yeah, I'm a little excited for this one. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm prepared for a broken heart if they're going to kill off some characters. Also, Thrashers beware. Well, Thrashers rejoice. Metallica's new album will arrive sooner than the previous two, reports Loudwire. Yeah, see that? Fans won't have to wait much longer for Metallica's next album. In a new interview, bassist Robert Trujillo promised that the band's 11th album will arrive, a lot sooner than the previous two did, which would indicate a release no later than 2021. I can't wait that long! I can't! Sorry. It took 8 years for Metallica to follow up Death Magnetic with Hardwired to Self-Destruct, but only 5 years passed between Saint Anger and Death Magnetic. If Trujillo's estimate is correct, Metallica's next album will arrive at the turn of the decade, as Hardwired dropped in 2016. I was looking forward to that album. I really do enjoy it. I'm excited about the next record because I believe it will also be a culmination of the two records and another journey. There's no shortage of original ideas. That's the beauty of being in this band. Trujillo told the Music Podcast. This time around, I think we'll be able to jump on it a lot quicker and jump in the studio and start working. Well, you better. If you're really serious about making this next album, I'll be waiting. We've all vowed to get this one going. We've all vowed to get this going sooner than later, Trujillo added. Metallica will begin touring Europe this year, beginning May 1st in Lisbon, Portugal. After wrapping up the summer in Germany, Metallica will head to Australia with Slipknot for a run of October stadium shows. Yup. Woo! Better start looking forward to a new album, guys. I wonder what the next one will be called, but let's let them at least get preparations ready for when they start getting into the studio to record. And let's let them friggin' write songs, of course. I think James Hetfield is the one who writes the music, writes the lyrics, after all. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, DL. Oh. Freaking ads. Oh, wait. Never mind. And lastly, HawaiiCon. And this was just today, I believe. Was it today? Oh, it was 2 days ago. This is very good news here. Very, very little bad news. HawaiiCon is thrilled to announce one of our Ohana for 2019, legendary voice actor Vic Mignogna. Vic Mignogna! I messed that up. Get your HC passes to make sure that you're first in line to sit in on his VA workshops, barbecue table, and more. Hashtag We Love Vic. Passes at web address at Vic Mignogna. Here's all the... I had no idea he was in My Hero Academia. Whatever. There's Broly, this Star Trek fan thing he did. Fullmetal Alchemist, Naruto Shippuden, I think he played a character there. He was in Fairy Tail? So yeah. And a lot of people are like praising HawaiiCon for doing this. Fun fact about me though, I actually lived in Hawaii at one point, though it was on Oahu. I wouldn't want to live on the Big Island, there's volcanoes there. And of course, the bad news, though it was pretty typical, and we kind of saw this coming. Kick Vic people are boycotting HawaiiCon, including Mars Girl, who's leading the, well, basically jumping on the bandwagon. These guys didn't like what they're saying, but guess what? They looked into it. They don't think that he is responsible for what he did. For what he's accused for. Oh, that I messed up there. So, let's read some negative tweets. Oh boy. Hashtag KickVic, HawaiiCon inviting sexual predator and pariah to their con, ignoring victims. They're basically pro-sexual harassment now. Awesome job. Oh, we're gonna read a bit of these and just mock them, really. Retard alert! Retard alert, class! I really hope I don't get in trouble for that. They blocked me for bringing this up on Facebook and are deleting negative comments. Definitely signal boost what they're doing. No, they don't. Moving on. It's not hard to support survivors and invite respectful, talented voice talent who doesn't have over 30 assault accounts from fans, staff, and other guests. Yeah, you guys keep telling yourself the lies. Oh, why'd I do that? Let's see, what else is there? Oh, Senpai's home. We got our delusional kickfix supporter of the day over here. Oh, you get extra sauce! And you get extra sauce! Everybody gets extra sauce! Oh, I love this. What's this? Sweetie, there's nothing but allegations with no proof, right? Move on. Everything is he said, she said, and stories very similar to each other, as if information recycled. Pay attention. I've noticed that. I've really noticed that. Ever since I read Rial and Marky's statements, they are way too similar. Therefore, that means it's a red flag. Psst, you might get called sexist or called a harasser for saying sweetie. Like to see her try. Saying sweetie is now harassment? Well, now I guess the world's lost all hope then. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. Sweet, I don't have to go to this con now. I'm boycotting. Well, that was typical of you. Let's see who else replied to this. Good riddance then. If you say so, NPC. What? Okay, does anyone have an urban definition for NPC? Because I don't really know what it stands for. Can you blame me? Thank God. Let's be honest, you weren't actually going in the first place. You can't boycott what you weren't going to originally. Ooh, burn. Excellent. Your time would be better spent at a gym. In a gym. Yikes. I hang out in the nude. Gross. And the fact that you are blocking people who are saying you shouldn't be supporting a predator is ridiculous. Was going to take a vacation there, but guess I'll sit this one out. Sure. Who is this person replying to? Am I? Oh, this page doesn't exist. I never heard of this person, so why would I bother? Alright, now where was I? Oh. Thank you so much for standing by, Vic! Yay! Oh, whatever. Y'all are good people. Oh, let me like these two. Hashtag I stand with Vic. So do I, Jacob Wells. Thank you for siding with us. Hashtag I stand with Vic. Would love to go to Hawaii for this. One day. Nonetheless, thanks for having a backbone. Yes, unfortunately I won't be able to attend because I'm broke. But I'm glad you guys invited our boy Vic. Hearts emojis. I stand with Vic. Vic kicks back. Fear the beard. We love Vic. Yes, we do. There's Broly right there. I like the new Broly, honestly. So yeah. Also, I even emailed Vic through his email on his website. You can look it up yourself. I can send you a link in the description below. He replied back last night, I believe. I think it was while I was asleep. He really appreciated the email I sent, and he thought it was very kind. I basically told him that I'm not gonna, as a fellow Christian, I'm not gonna stand by and watch him get battered and beaten, and I actually want to meet him at Animated HawaiiCon, which is where I'm at, and I think he basically said he's looking forward to meeting me too there if he gets invited. In fact, to all fellow Vic supporters, what I believe we should do is to any of you guys who live in Nebraska, the same state I'm at, let's do Vic a favor, make it possible to where he can be invited to Animated HawaiiCon. I want to meet him there, and well, let's just make it happen. We're his fans. We should let him have another chance at his career. Yeah. Yeah, so to heck with the Kick Vic. So yeah. So I believe that is all for today. I don't really have anything else to report, so please press like and subscribe, and even hit the bell button so that you can be notified whenever I upload. This was 419 News, and I am Ultra Saiyan 419 saying rock on, God bless, and I will see you next time.